focus. This is the base is loaded, and we're doing. Let's try to not suffer with the migraine so much, because I hate migraines, and I took my meds and it's not going away, and I can't take a nap because I'm in way too much pain. So I'm gonna try and play a little more of Outrun 2019. I'll give this a shot, because maybe I can just distract myself from the intense pain going on in my head. Hopefully the light of this is not going to bother me. So, yeah. We have the wonderful American healthcare system here. Since it's after 8 o'clock, my only option for medical care is the emergency room. So, yeah, I guess I'm getting political here already. And I do have some form of insurance. The urgent care health facility, which does accept my insurance. Now, whether or not I would actually get proper coverage, I have no clue, because they're not my primary care physician. So, I might get screwed on that. But, oh, that's good. Your car make that noise when it flips over? I would say I know mine doesn't, but I've never flipped a car, so who knows. But in the world of the future, roads have no railings. But, yeah. So the urgent care facility closed at 8 o'clock. My pharmacy closes at 9. It's 8:55 now. Well, I was checking that at 8:45, so I was thinking, well, even if I can get somebody from my doctor's office on the phone as like an emergency call, because a lot of times they do have that. Maybe they can call something in to the pharmacy. It would not happen in time. Now, there is a 24-hour pharmacy, but and it's not that far away, but I'm not up to driving that far with the amount of pain I'm in. Especially considering that bright lights will make it worse, and I'm going to be having to deal with people's headlights. 5-minute drive to my local pharmacy, yeah, it's no big deal. To an urgent care doctor's office, again, no big deal. But, driving out farther, and I think it's like 20 minutes to the one that's open 24 hours. That's just too much for me. And there is a slight chance that I'd not get, that they'd have trouble with my insurance. I don't know. And this is United States of America. Medications are fucking expensive here. It would only be, a couple of doses of something, I think, but, considering that some medications cost, $30 a pill, I'm poor. It's a lot of money to spend, and would I spend it to stop this horrible pain in my head? Yeah, I probably would. But it's one of those things, as the saying goes, they've got me over a barrel. I do have to wonder, what is the kind of meaning with that? Does that mean that somebody's gonna, screw you up the ass? They bend you over the barrel to do that? I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try going to the left. Well, I think I'm really having problems just in that first segment. So, yeah, My commentary's bitching about being in pain in the shitty healthcare system of the United States of America. And poor access to it. And it's not like I live in the middle of fucking nowhere either. I don't live in a huge city, but I live next to a small city. Technically speaking, I live in a city. It just doesn't look like one. I mean, I think the tallest building around here is like 6 stories, so that's not much. Yeah, just there's not good access to services around here. But oh, you know, hey, the free market's gonna make it good, gonna make it better. I don't see it. I mean, look, if I had lots of money, maybe you know, it'd be different. I could you know, call a doctor to my house. I'd have all kinds of medications and the best doctors and everything. And, you know, maybe I wouldn't even have as much problem with migraines as I do. I'd have already had a better diagnosis and better treatment and all that. So I might not be sitting here with this pain, but here I am. You know, I wouldn't have gone to see a neurologist for one visit and said, no, I'm going somewhere else, because she said, she looked at the chart and said, you know, what's this? Oh, you saw the old doctor here how many times? Well, that's not going to work with me, you know. And I was like, you know, you need to keep all your appointments. And I went, I don't think I had a problem with canceling my appointments. Maybe I had to reschedule a couple. You know, and maybe I didn't keep one of them, but I know I called ahead at least. I always checked in. So I'm pretty sure I was in here more often than you're saying 4 times. I think I was seen more times than that. And then she'd say, well, all his old patients were like that. Well, if all his patients were like that, maybe it has something to do with the doctor. Quit blaming me. And I wanted to blow that car up or use him as a ramp. Come on, checkpoint. Yeah. I'll extend your play. So, people are strange creatures. She also just generally didn't want to listen to me, aside from the fact that she's blaming me for my old neurologist not seeing me a whole lot of times. I mean, one of the things I remember with that doctor is, you know, calling in at some point when I was like, gee, I haven't been in there for a while, and saying like, hey, you know, I think I need a refill, and I was like, hey, you know, I need a refill on this, you know, do I need to schedule an appointment? I don't have one scheduled. And they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't think so. Let me check with him. And, they said, they said, well, how are your migraines doing? Or, you know, is the medication working for you? Or, you know, are you having trouble? And I said, no, you know, it does seem to be helping some. You know, they're a little better than they were. He said, and they said, well then, no, he said he doesn't need to see you. You know, he'll just send in a refill. You're good to go. It's like, okay, great. You know. So, I mean, there's something with our healthcare system being so for-profit based. Doctors will try to see you needlessly in that case. I mean, is that what we want to encourage? Because that's kind of what we do. You know, oh, gee, you know, my Lexus, you know, is an expensive car, and those payments are getting kind of steep, and, you know, that trip to Palm Beach, you know, cost me a lot of money. Things are, you know, not quite as, you know, big on the cash flow this month. Let me tell my patients that I have to see them. even though I don't really need to. And then I'll rush them through so I can cram more patients in than I really need to. You know, not give them the amount of time that they deserve. And the old neurologist I had, I liked. This person I saw for one appointment, not so much. I was like, oh, you know, should I give her the benefit of the doubt? Maybe she's having a bad day. You know, maybe she's a stickler for that arrive 15 minutes early for your appointment, and I might have only been 5 minutes early. Of course, the thing is, I couldn't remember for sure how I'd put in my appointment time. Hey, I actually beat the level. You know, speed's glitching out. You know, I might have actually been 20 minutes early, but whatever the case, I told the receptionist I couldn't remember what my appointment time was, but whatever the case may be, I was like, you know what, I don't need to cut this person slack. She needs to be a professional. She's the one making the big bucks. Anyway, this hasn't been a very long recording, but I don't feel like I'm doing that great today, so I'll stop here, save it, and maybe I'll try something else. We'll see. But anyway, this is Lucas for the Bases Loaded, and as always, kids, you know, don't have health issues that you you know, of course, have absolutely no ability to control whether or not you have. Because you know, you can pick your genes, can't you? Your genetic code. Of course you can. All right. See you next time.